Hi, friend. Tonight, you need to stay awake just a little bit longer because you're only allowed to fall asleep when I say, alright, let's get started. You can go to sleep if at least twice this morning you hit the snooze button. You can go to sleep if you have a red toothbrush. You can go to sleep if you poured cereal before realizing that there was no milk. You can go to sleep if you've worn the same hoodie 2 days in a row. You can go to sleep if you woke up this morning, got out of bed, and then immediately got back into bed. You can go to sleep if you are wearing mismatched socks. You can go to sleep if you had at least 2 cups of coffee this morning. You can go to sleep if you brushed your teeth and then had orange juice later. You can go to sleep if you're able to get ready for work or for school in less than 5 minutes. You can go to sleep if you have at least 10 tabs open. You can go to sleep if you meant to take a nap, but then accidentally just went to bed for the night. You can go to sleep if your stomach is growling. You can go to sleep if you had a sandwich for lunch today. You can go to sleep if you avoided talking to someone by pretending to be on the phone. You can go to sleep if you went to drink some water and spilled it down your shirt. You can go to sleep if you eavesdropped today. You can go to sleep if you feel like you had a very productive day. You can go to sleep if you spent less than 10 minutes scrolling Instagram today. You can go to sleep if you laughed today. You can go to sleep if you've ever fallen asleep standing up. You can go to sleep if you burned your tongue on leftover lasagna that you had for dinner today. You can go to sleep if you braided hair today. You can go to sleep if you played a PS4 game today. You can go to sleep if your favorite snack is Oreos. You can go to sleep if you spent at least 5 hours on the computer today. You can go to sleep if you baked muffins today. You can go to sleep if you opened the fridge for the second time expecting there to be something different inside. You can go to sleep if you meant to do laundry today but didn't. You can go to sleep if you washed your hair today. You can go to sleep if you spent longer looking for something to watch than actually watching it. You can go to sleep if you went to a concert this week. You can go to sleep if your phone is at 49%. You can go to sleep if your door is locked. You can go to sleep if there are crumbs in your bed. You can go to sleep if it is after 11:01 p.m. You can go to sleep if you have an alarm set for 7:30 tomorrow morning. You can go to sleep if you have more than one blanket on your bed. And you can go to sleep if you have more than 3 pillows on your bed. You can go to sleep if you have curly hair. And you can go to sleep if you filled your water bottle before bed, but left it somewhere and don't have it on your nightstand. You can go to sleep if you tripped on something today. You can go to sleep if you took a picture today. You can go to sleep if you attended a rehearsal today. You can go to sleep if you started learning how to play the guitar this week. You can go to sleep if you watched an episode of Survivor today. You can go to sleep if you can name the third person to walk on the moon. You can go to sleep if you took a hike up a mountain today. You can go to sleep if you're wearing a black shirt. You can go to sleep if you cut your fingernails today. You can go to sleep if you bought a new computer this week. You can go to sleep if you have a favorite side of your pillow. You can go to sleep if you're shopping for new Wi-Fi. You can go to sleep if you are wearing shoes. You can go to sleep if you wrote with a pen but not a pencil today. You can go to sleep if your floor is creaky. You can go to sleep if you're missing your phone charger. You can go to sleep if you used a microwave today. You can go to sleep if you are wearing headphones. You can go to sleep if you went fishing in a creek today. You can go to sleep if you forgot to turn on your ceiling fan. You can go to sleep if your water bottle is blue. You can go to sleep if you broke a glass today. You can go to sleep if you listened to Notorious by Duran Duran today. You can go to sleep if you touched a sheep today. You can go to sleep if you installed an air conditioning unit today. You can go to sleep if your curtains are purple. You can go to sleep if you wrote in your journal today. You can go to sleep if you are ticklish. You can go to sleep if you have traveled to 4 or more continents, or if you've been to 15 or more countries. You can go to sleep if you had a snack today. You can go to sleep if you played basketball today. You can go to sleep if you ran a half marathon this week. You can go to sleep if you use an alarm clock instead of your phone. You can go to sleep if you own a Labubu. You can go to sleep if you have dyed green hair. You can go to sleep if you remembered to plug in your laptop You can go to sleep if you're using a weighted blanket. You can go to sleep if you watched a YouTube video today about black holes. You can go to sleep if you're feeling suspicious. You can go to sleep if you put on a puppet show today. You can go to sleep if you roasted marshmallows. You can go to sleep if you like dill pickles. You can go to sleep if you've ever climbed a volcano. You can go to sleep if you blew bubbles today. You can go to sleep if you can see a satellite. You can go to sleep if you've taken a picture with a cactus. You can go to sleep if your favorite candy is jelly beans. You can go to sleep if you used an umbrella today. You can go to sleep if you have a hat with a feather in it. You can go to sleep if you had a waffle for breakfast. You can go to sleep if you used a telescope today. You can go to sleep if you saw a dragonfly today. You can go to sleep if it's raining. You can go to sleep if you have a keychain on your car keys. You can go to sleep if you ate a cherry-flavored lollipop today. You can go to sleep if you saw 2 or more squirrels today. You can go to sleep if you used a toaster after noon today. You can go to sleep if at some point this week you have collected seashells. You can go to sleep if you have ever built a robot. You can go to sleep if you can see yourself in a mirror right now. You can go to sleep if your favorite animal is a penguin. You can go to sleep if you drank tea from a teacup today. You can go to sleep if you rang a doorbell today. You can go to sleep if you saw a snowflake today. You can go to sleep if this month you used a compass. You can go to sleep if you ate a donut. You can go to sleep if you flew a kite today. You can go to sleep if you ate a pastrami sandwich for lunch. You can go to sleep if you popped popcorn today. You can go to sleep if you used a stapler today. You can go to sleep if you can see clouds right now. You can go to sleep if this month you have used a glow stick. You can go to sleep if you own a pack of crayons. You can go to sleep if you call them lightning bugs and not fireflies. You can go to sleep if you have ever seen an iceberg. Alrighty, friends, well, hopefully you were able to meet at least one of those criteria, and you are now drifting gently into sleep. So, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Good night, friend.